How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great and welcome back on another episode on Dr. Stone Wars Season 2. Towards the end of the previous episode, Tsukasa and his army has taken over the battlefield. Senku finds himself cornered. Not just him, actually. Senku and his army finds themselves cornered. And as it stands, Senku is about to pull out a desperate attack. We don't know what he's about to do, but you rest assured know that desperate times calls for desperate measures. So without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. Now, I gotta say that this fight has been brewing for a very long time, ever since the first season. The fight, the showdown between the Shimigami village versus Tsukasa's empire. So we're going to see who is going to get that mineral, because that was what Senku is gunning after, and Tsukasa has noticed that Senku is gunning after the minerals. So who is going to get destroyed and who is going to get saved? Kurome is keeping guard. Hmm. Oh, it seems like it's the opposite. Tsukasa and his guard are the one who has been cornered. But then again, those two together, they are fearsome warriors. He threw his spear at that weapon. These two together, they are dynamite. Oh, they are coming inside the cave mineral. Senku better watch out. Yes. It looks like it's going to take quite some time for that thing to evolve inside that mineral. Oh, how terrible. I don't think Senku has terrible luck. He's been lucky thus far. Because remember, he's supposed to be dead long ago. Kinro and Ginro taking magma from behind. Hmm. Kohaku is taking the other guard. Let's call it arrangement. Oh, soy! Soya! Soy! This man This man ain't playing, man. He just took down 4 people. 4 talented people at the same time. Everyone is down, man. There's no one left. Yeah, I remember that chemical on season 1. He has surf. He kept that from season 1. He forgot. Good job. If I were Sukasa and his people, they better watch out because what Senko is about to make is going to put them down. Hmm. She's not letting go. Yoga. Ask for another skill. Oh, Kohaku better watch out. Yoga is very deadly with those spears of his. They're all getting up. I believe it. They believe in science. They believe in Senko. That's a dangerous chemical. It's super dangerous. I'm telling you guys what this man is making right now. I feel bad. I feel sorry for Susuka. Taija. He's not letting He's not letting him get through. What intonation? This is in a little bit too. What did he do? The best flight paper airplane. Oh, they bonded that paper. Soy! It's going to explode into soy. But it didn't touch Sugesa or his men. Okay. And and he needs to be careful using that liquid because his friends can, yeah, they can get hurt too. That's a dangerous weapon. They're ready to attack. What you can call it a paper bomb the dynamite. That's the power. Yeah, they're bluffing a little bit there. But it seems like the other guys are buying it. Yeah, that will impact their morals. Oh, this guy is up. Yukio is up. It's over for these guys now. Because he's very good with his arrow. Yeah, see, they don't want to mess with that. They don't want to mess with it. So the fight is over? What happens now? It seems like Hyoga is impressed. We have that with. Will he back down now? Wait a second. What is your objectives? He wants to negotiate with Sukasa. Hmm. So much. Nani? Sukasa has a sister? Impossible. It seems like there is more to this story than meets the eye. And if that sister of his is still alive, what will Sukas what will his decision be? Hmm. Hmm. This guy has been fighting from since he was a child. Because of his abusive father, he had to go into the octagon and train his ass off and fight all day just to make money to Mirai to save his sister. Wow. I'm going to protect you. The description can manufacture. Mm. Mm. Well, for one, mm. Action. Hmm. I don't think Senku would lie. I don't think he will lie in a situation like this. All you have is my word. Hmm. Yeah, that's a hard deal to refuse. No, that's plenty. He couldn't turn it down. So does this mean that he's going to let Senko continue his science ambitions? They're going to unite and work together now. But then again, these two together, these two together, they will be unstoppable. They can do anything. That's actually true. Why did you decide to do so? If you were everybody don't know. Yes. He's kind of right, but it's a simple tell. To make unfortunate to really. Nor will they in the future. His goals haven't changed, nor will they change in the future. Hmm. That might be able to bring the damn building of the hospital down. Yeah, but what about those people Yuzuriha were was gluing together? So all those people in that hospital they've been buried. Too. Wow. Mirai. I gotta say that this episode it turned out different. This is not how I imagined this episode to turn out. You know, this is not how I pictured it to turn out. It turned out very, very different. I thought that Senko and Suseka are going to duke it out until they tire themselves out, or at some point Senko will have to give up because based on facts that we based on the facts on the previous episode, they've been demobilized, and knowing the brute strength of Sukesa and Hyoga, and not to mention the other armies, knowing the fact that Yuko has been taken down, I presume that this fight will turn out. Sugesa and his army will subdue Senku and his people, and at some point, Senku being in prison will end up creating something that will be able to not only help him escape, but as well escape with his people. That's how I pictured this episode to turn out. I did not picture it to turn out the way it turned out, but the way it did turn out, I'm not going to trash it simply because he is able to make a deal that is so good, that is so heartfelt, right? That is so right there in your face. He's able to make a deal that Sugesa cannot cannot refuse. He's able to make an offer to him to make a truce that Sugesa just could not refuse. Simply because Mirai, Suseka's sister, baby sister, um, before the Stone Age happened, she was also caught in that, and she's been buried close to that hospital so long. So Sugesa just couldn't do anything at that point because he would give anything to see that his sister is brought back to life. And not just that, because when his sister, during before the Stone Age, his sister was sick and probably still sick, right? But Senko agreed to help heal his sister. And Senku has the capability of doing that because he's very intelligent and smart, you know? So Sugesa just couldn't refuse that offer. Now, some of his men may feel, oh, so you had to sell out simply because it's your blood. When it's your blood, you want to make truce. You wouldn't have made truce to if it was our own blood. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want us to make truce if it was anyone of our relation that needs to be revived. You wouldn't want it. So because it's your blood, your baby sister, now you're seeking for truce. Now I think that's how his armies should feel. But if they don't feel like that, then that means they literally are loyal to the core, to Sugesa, you know. But that's what I believe that they will probably feel. But if they don't feel like that, then that means they don't really care. They just want to be free and live happily and ever after, right? So, but Sugesa did say, even though that me and you have been able to make a truce for now, I still believe that life should be chosen, that we need to kind of play God in this stone age and select people that we know that will be efficient, right? That will be responsible, that will mean something to the stone age. Because knowing how he grew up, knowing how he came up, we saw him as a kid getting abused by his father all the time. His father, big guy, masculinity and all of that stuff. It's just hard, and the dad couldn't amount to anything. His baby sister is in the hospital, and his father is busy watching TV. And as a kid, he just couldn't stand it anymore. He decided to do something about it. He went inside the octagon and started whooping ass, right? And he did it so well that he became famous. And the money from that he was using to help his sister in the hospital before the stone thing happened, right? So after all of that, and being in the position now to be revived in a stone world where everyone is has been turned into a statue, now he believed that it's up to him to choose who to be revived and who to be destroyed, right? And he let Senku know, even though I'm gonna work with you, I will be working with you, but my ambition, my intentions, my ideology still have not wavered from what it was before. Is this setting the is this going to set up a stage for another battle in the future? Because for the fact that Sukesa is not wavering from his ideology, I know at some point it's going to clash with Senku's ideology. Because now Senku has advanced his technology so much that he has created a dynamite. And you can see they use that dynamite to make a room in order to rescue Mirai, Suzuka's sister. So the energy of science the ideology of science is a very good thing, but in an evil hand, it is a terrible thing, right? So although Senku is a good guy, he's using it for good. But if that ability is to be given to somebody else who doesn't respect it, who respects it in a different way, because every mind is so different. Minds are different, right? A guy like Senko using his science to do good. There is somebody else that will have that ability and they will use it to cripple the world. And that's what Sukasa's fear is. That's what he doesn't want. He still wants the Stone Age to be the way it is, to have man work for himself and not have technology doing all his work all the time. So the next episode, because I'm sure we're going to get 24 episodes. If not, you guys can let me know in the comment section. But the next episode, I will see how things is going to evolve. Because I believe if we are indeed getting 24 episodes, which I'm not sure, but if we are, there is more to come on this show. This is nothing because this is the 10th episode of season 2. So the next 10 episodes is going to be interesting. Thank you guys for joining me on this reaction. Feel free to let me know what you guys think on the comment box, and much appreciated to each and every one of you and your support. Much appreciated. On that note, continue to stay safe, stay classy, and keep on keeping on.